Spectral Shield Throw is probably the most popular skill in 3.15, Path of Exile, Expedition League, and SST builds are dominating the charts this time around. In this video I'd like to offer you my Spectral Shield Throw Gladiator build version that is beginner friendly, doesn't cost pretty much anything to make, and is objectively easier to build compared to a handful of other SST build videos that I've watched before making my own. Since YouTube tells me that average view duration on these videos of mine is between 1.5 and 3 minutes, yep, now you know, it's a sad fact, this video is going to be much shorter, only pointing out key things to you and inviting you to check the Path of Building link and paste bin build export in the description for every other detail that you might want. Where are the chapters, Gyro, you would ask me? I am trying this simpler format as the video is very short compared to my other guides, and you shouldn't need chapters to get the gist of what's going on. At least let's try out this format and let me know how you feel about it, as it's much easier for me to put together and not many of you seem to care too much. Let me know if I'm wrong. So jumping straight into this, for the build showcase and my high-level thoughts about it, please check out my already published SST build preview video if you're interested to hear about that. Right now this character is around level 75 and very much plowing through the endgame Atlas maps. For leveling I went with Shield Charge ability, as it's available to you pretty early, it moves you through the mobs and does good damage, so I pretty much used it almost exclusively until I got Spectral Shield Throw. Key skills, gems and gear. This is pretty much a physical damage build SST version based on boosting our bleed damage and multiplying physical damage over time effects wherever we can, on gear and in your passive skill tree. I was lucky enough to have Tabula Rasa simple 6 linked sockets robe that made my main SST supported gem cluster very powerful straight up, but you can absolutely get away with something more modest like 4 linked socket gear, as long as you always look at gear that boosts your life pool, physical attack and damage over time, as well as any explicit modifiers to bleed damage. You will absolutely need a one-hander and a shield for this build. For movement, I initially relied on Leap Slam, but then went back to using Shield Crush almost exclusively, not just as a damaging ability but for movement too while mapping, and only relying now on Leap Slam to go up and down different ledges. What makes my SST build different from every other similar build I've seen, at least on YouTube so far, is because I invested straight away into a no mana gameplay, focusing on boosting my life leech, life regen and just everything about life really. I was initially relying on Malachi's Stimula helmet that gave me blood magic and mortal conviction abilities for free, and then simply invested 4 points into that little branch off in a skill tree later in the game, replacing the helmet with something more useful that provided better stats overall. Additionally, I am running Malevolence Aura for damage over time increase and using Ancestral Protector Totem for attack speed increase on big pools. Defiance Banner for armor and evasion, and Steel Skin is bound to my left mouse click to be almost constantly up as I move around as a damage reduction buff. For passive skill tree, as I said already, please check out the links in the description. There is a Path of Building, paste bin, import link that will give you everything you need to know if you're serious into building your characters. For Ascendancy, we will obviously go with Gladiator, and I recommend that you pick these nodes in the order that is offered to you right now on the screen. For Pantheon, I am personally going with Solaris as the main major god and Ralakesh as the minor god to protect me from any bleeding, if I can. And that's all I'm going to tell you as a beginner of Path of Exile right now. I think this should be enough, or at the very least let's try this super fast, super snappy format of the guide. Let me know if you like this, let me know if it told you everything you needed to know, or what did you miss personally and what you would like me to cover in further guides if you'd like a longer version. As always, I welcome your feedback, and your support with likes of the video and subs is much appreciated. Thanks for watching the video, and I will talk to you again very soon.